Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lesson 2 of our module on AI-powered social media listening. In our last session, we explored what social media listening is and how it differs from simple monitoring. Today, we're going to focus on something absolutely transformative: how artificial intelligence, or AI, has revolutionized the way we listen to the social web. Let's begin by acknowledging a fundamental reality. Social media never sleeps. Every second, across platforms like Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Reddit, TikTok, and beyond, people are sharing opinions, experiences, and feedback. That amounts to millions, sometimes billions, of data points per day. No human team can read, understand, and analyze this data volume fast enough to make timely decisions. And that's exactly where AI comes in. Part 1. Why AI matters in social listening. Think of AI as the brainpower that turns the noise of social media into structured, meaningful insight. At its core, AI enhances social listening in 3 key ways. It makes it scalable, speedy, and smart. Scalable because it can process data from countless sources at once. Speedy because it analyzes that data in real time or near real time. And smart because it doesn't just summarize. It spots patterns, predicts behavior, and extracts the deeper meaning behind conversations. For instance, while a traditional tool might notify you that your brand mentions spiked yesterday, an AI-powered system can go a step further. It will analyze those mentions, figure out what triggered the spike, and even anticipate if it's likely to grow or fade away. So, instead of just getting notified that something is happening, AI tells you what, why, and what could happen next. Part 2. Natural language processing and sentiment analysis. One of the most powerful engines behind AI and social listening is natural language processing, or NLP. NLP enables machines to read and understand human language, including slang, sarcasm, emojis, and even cultural nuances. This is critical because social media language isn't formal or neat. People use abbreviations, jokes, irony, and emotional tone. NLP helps decipher that. A key application of NLP is sentiment analysis. This means determining whether a post is positive, negative, or neutral. So if someone tweets, "Absolutely love this new feature," the system tags it as positive. But if another user posts, "Well done, Brand X," another update that breaks everything. A good AI tool knows, despite the phrase "well done," that the sentiment is actually negative. This isn't just a gimmick, it's a game changer. When AI can process thousands of posts and score them by emotion, it allows you to measure public mood. You can track weekly sentiment trends, compare product reactions, and spot shifts in perception. That's how companies know if customers are loving the new campaign or quietly getting annoyed. Even better, some tools can categorize sentiment by theme. You might learn that most negative feedback relates to pricing, while positive sentiment focuses on design or customer service. That's real, actionable intelligence. Part 3. Pattern recognition, trend detection, and prediction. Now let's talk about AI's strength in detecting patterns and emerging trends. Humans are great at interpreting information, but we can't easily spot statistical patterns across millions of data points. AI can. Let's say there's a sudden rise in mentions of your brand. AI can group the mentions by themes. Are people discussing a new feature, sharing memes, or complaining about a bug? AI doesn't just look at volume, it looks at meaningful clusters of conversations. What's more, AI can predict. It might analyze past events, say complaints about shipping delays, and flag that a similar situation is unfolding now. That gives you time to respond before things spiral. Think of it as a weather radar for social sentiment. You're not just seeing the storm, you're seeing it form and change course in real time. AI can also detect seasonal trends and anomalies. For instance, if conversations about allergy medication always rise in spring, but there's a sudden spike in winter, that might mean a new concern or opportunity has surfaced. And that anomaly might go unnoticed without AI's ability to compare historical data patterns at scale. Part 4. AI-powered automation. Scaling without losing insight. AI also shines when it comes to automation. Without AI, analyzing big data manually would take an enormous team and hundreds of hours, but AI can do the heavy lifting. For example, filtering. AI can automatically distinguish between relevant and irrelevant mentions. So if your brand name is Apple, the AI can learn whether the user is discussing fruit or your product depending on context. Media recognition. Tools using computer vision, another AI capability, can recognize your logo in a photo, even if the post doesn't tag your brand. Audio and video. AI can transcribe audio from a YouTube video or Twitter space, then scan it for brand mentions and sentiment. Spam detection. AI can filter out bots or low-quality mentions, so your insights reflect real customer opinions. Auto-generated reports. Some tools now summarize the week's social buzz in plain English. You don't need to dig through charts. The AI tells you conversations were driven by the new product launch. Customers liked the aesthetics but raised concerns about pricing. That last point is particularly exciting because it makes social data accessible not just to analysts, but to marketing teams, executives, product managers, anyone. Part 5, Examples of Tools Leveraging AI. Let's look briefly at how different tools apply AI in real-world use. Sprout Social. Their AI suggests intelligent queries, summarizes conversations, and categorizes mentions automatically. Hootsuite with Talkwalker. This combo tracks 150 million websites and detects brand mentions in audio and video, not just text. Visual listening and deep sentiment insights are standard. Brandwatch. Their platform uses OpenAI tech to detect visual mentions, explore themes, and forecast what's about to trend next. Meltwater, known for topic clustering and anomaly detection. If something unusual is happening, it tells you before it becomes a problem. Mention, SentiOne, and Social Bakers. These specialize in multilingual, contextual listening. For example, SentiOne offers deep learning to understand intent, while Social Bakers help spot key drivers of sentiment. All of these tools are built around the idea that AI doesn't just help you see what's happening, it helps you understand and act on it faster and more effectively than ever. So to wrap up, the role of AI in social listening isn't just to make things faster. It fundamentally transforms what's possible. AI enables us to understand language at scale. It uncovers emotion, context, and hidden trends. It predicts what's coming. It filters the noise and surfaces insight. It helps brands become not only more responsive, but more proactive, turning real-time conversations into business intelligence. Social media is fast, fragmented, and unpredictable. AI is what makes listening to it strategic, scalable, and actionable. In our next session, we'll explore how to collect and analyze social media data effectively, using both AI-powered and manual techniques. But for now, I encourage you to reflect on how AI can change the way your organization, not just your marketing team, hears the voice of the customer. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next lesson where we will define the techniques for effective social media listening. See you soon!